ourselves, our world, our toys.
Of course, when I finally decide that I have worked out enough and I can do a video, I get a day where it is rainy outside. There's actually thunder going on, so it's kind of cool though, because if I post this for this video, this is supposed to limit all that you hear. So hopefully the thunder is not too strong. So right now, if you hear anything, it's probably rain in the background. But I'm about to do a video for the multi-camera and dual camera and the remote control that you can do using your cell phone. And then the other thing that I did do recently, because I did get the new camera and I wanted to have a card just for that camera, since I have all these other ones that are kind of full but not completely full. So I was going on Amazon, and again, no product placement or whatsoever with this video, just talking about what I thought was cool. So on there they have a card that I got, and it was $80, and I was like, oh, okay. So I had to do some searching in order to find it, but if you just put it in, or you may already know this, that they now have a memory card that is 512 gigabyte. Wow. And I already said this on Facebook, but I was talking about how the fact that 64 gigabyte, true, it was 5 years ago or something like that, that I thought that was such a big deal. And then I saw that they have 128, and that's actually the card that I was using right before I bought this new one, so 128 gigabyte. Then I saw that they have 256 gigabyte, which is the one I went for, because you can buy two of these and it's like 160 or something like that for 256 gigabyte. So you get two of them for $160, I think. But then to buy for the convenience, I think that's what it is. It's convenience, and then obviously it's brand new. It looks like one of the good deals is $199.99 for a 512 gigabyte memory card. So because I could get two of them for cheaper, I went that route, because it's a little inconvenient, but who knows how long it will take for me to fill up this 256 gigabyte. And then it's really cool too, because maybe it's just because it's newer, but I noticed that it says 4K Ultra HD, and it's a class 3, I want to say. And so that, oh no, it's a i3. So if anyone knows what that means, SDXC i3, I'd appreciate that. It's actually still a class 10. So I wonder what the 3 stands for. So now let's go on to what we were talking about, how to remotely control our new Panasonic. I've got the much smaller Rode mic on there, but when I was walking around on the ferry with this, I was like, wow, I feel so professional. So I'm glad that I was able to get this, and I think I'll be really happy with this camera for a long time. So let's find out if that continues throughout this video. You're going to need the Panasonic Image app, which is just in your Play Store. So that's it right there. Close this dialog app and select camera's SID Direct Connect from Wi-Fi list. Alright, the rain has come back. Now you're going to need it to be set on to Wi-Fi. So we already hit that button right down there, Wi-Fi. And that gets us onto this screen here. And what we're going to do for this time is we're going to link it to a cell phone. Yep, so there we go. And then it says, connect to our wireless access point in the house. No, we do not want to do that. To set wireless access point, use wireless settings in Wi-Fi setup. Okay, well, we don't want that, so now it's telling us to. So there we can see that it's already picked up the Wi-Fi, so you're just going to look for the one that has the name of the camera, which is the second one right up here. So tap that, connect, gonna connect to the camera. I tried it already on my cell phone and I actually liked it, so hopefully it will be just as great using the tablet. That we want to then see that the camera is saying yes, connect to it. So even though it says a smartphone, it still sees the tablet as a smartphone. So there we are. Fortunately or unfortunately, it looks like you cannot stop the camera's sound on the Panasonic. So the only way that I was able to stop it from doing sound is you have it that you want it to use an external mic, and then you've unplugged the external mic from the camera. So then there should be no sound being recorded to the camera. So let's go now into here, and it should still be connected. Finally, I don't know what stopped it, but it stopped wanting to do the connect. And it'll be interesting to see what it shows when the camera is actually recording, because it actually looks a lot darker here, and it might just be, no, it seems like even if you change that, it gets a little bit brighter. But no matter how dark that looks, unless I just need to turn this all the way up, it's not that dark. So don't, right now I would say, don't be worried how dark this is, that's as dark as it's recording, because it really, when you see what the camera's recording, it's a lot brighter than that. So we will now take control of the camera, and you, hopefully, if I do this right, we'll see that it actually zooms pretty quick. And so here's the slide. So I think it's pretty responsive. I'm not going to be wanting to zoom any quicker than that. And for those that when you're recording, you think it zooms too fast when you're using the manual level on it, then this is another way to slow it down. But the cool thing is they did build in that if you think this is moving too slow, then you do have this button here where it actually goes a lot faster. So I like the fact that you have two different options. It might be better now. I don't know if they've always had this or if they just finally figured out through all the different complaints how fast it has to be. Now, when you're recording, there is some delay. But again, I think as long as you know what you're recording, then the delay is really, I don't see how that's going to bother you. I mean, if you're trying to record somebody over there, and I also don't see how convenient this would actually be. I think it would be a lot more convenient to just use the viewfinder that is on the camera, but I do like the fact that it is able to be remotely controlled, because again, I didn't have that feature for a long time. So being able to zoom in and zoom out, and I think the much quicker buttons, they work really well. So I would probably use them a lot more than I would actually use this sliding tool. And there's a bunch of different features. Of course, we can record and it will start recording, and maybe that makes a little bit of a difference in the response time. Yeah, it seems to slow it a little bit more down when you're actually recording. But let's see about the zoom in and zoom out. Zoom in and zoom out seems to not be really affected from what I can tell.